Hello, this is Doug Krieger, the owner of Peak Performance Personal Training and Lake Country Adventure Boot Camp. I am excited to bring you Dan Burhle, one of my newer clients and also one of my old friends from high school and college. So it's kind of cool having Dan here as a client. We're just going to ask Dan a couple questions to see how he's doing with his training program.
Sounds good.
So Dan, how are you doing today?
Wonderful.
Good. So Dan just got done with one of his workouts. And so Dan, why did you sign up with Peak?
Doug, to be honest, I was kind of getting fat. So
Okay.
I thought I needed to get back in shape and kind of just get feeling a little bit better. We actually had a new child on the way, and I wanted to increase my energy level.
Okay, great. So I think it took you a while, didn't it, to actually make a decision to finally come in, because I believe that you had a flyer or a direct mail piece from us that you kind of...
And I was trying to work out myself at WAC, and that never worked because I could never get anybody to call me and motivate me to get me in there.
Okay.
So once I got in, it was a pretty good thing.
Okay, great. So let's talk a little bit about your actual training. How have things been going?
They've been going great. I usually burn somewhere between 700 to 950 calories per 45-minute session.
Okay.
And energy levels are outstanding.
Okay. And why a private studio? Like, what about the way that we operate makes it work for you as opposed to going to a local health club?
Well, you just have somebody there watching you and pushing you that extra little bit that you wouldn't push yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that always just motivates you a little bit more.
Okay. So now let's talk about results, which is what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Let's kind of just run down what results you've gotten and how long you've been here.
I've been here now about 2.5 months. I was wearing the size 40 pants, and I'm in the size 36 to 34 now.
Okay. So you've lost about 6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches off the waist. My wife is very happy with that.
Awesome. Okay. And what about muscle tone, energy, things like that?
Yeah, energy skyrocketed. I've also started taking some of the product stuff that a lot of you guys have your members taking, and that's also helped considerably. So energy's through the roof.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about your nutrition, because I know that that's one of your favorite parts of this program.
Yeah.
Your drugs, as you call them, right?
Yeah, right.
So let's talk a bit about kind of what your nutrition was like before you came here, and then what changes have you made?
Yeah, I was working quite a few hours. I own my own company, and I was basically dining at gas stations. So I switched that a little bit after working with Ryan and doing the nutrition thing. We got ourselves more on a diet where we know exactly what we're going to be eating and when we're going to be eating. And then if I know that I'm not going to be able to have a snack, I'll supplement with some sort of a bar or something. And then by actually eating more, I've lost less and gotten more energy.
Okay, great. So now you are using Shaklee products, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what products are you using right now?
I use a shake in the morning if I don't have time to grab something to eat.
Okay.
I use the Energizer or the Vitalizer vitamins,
Okay.
which if I don't get, then I feel a little bit off, so those are really nice.
Okay.
And then I use the snack bars in between the days if I need something to supplement with.
Okay. So would you say that the products have been helpful in your results?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. You know, Dan, and I know that when people are busy, that's the hardest part with nutrition. And a lot of times with the products, it just makes it simple.
Yep. Because
you just eat a bar or drink a shake, pop the vitamins, and then you can actually fill in the other stuff with food.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So to close this, if you were talking with somebody that wanted to come to Peak and that was a little bit on the fence, what would you tell them?
Well, the motivation is key, and if you're going to be joining Peak, you know you're going to have to pay some money. And you know that you're probably paying more than you'd pay if you were going to be going to a gym. But that makes you not cheap, because then you know you're paying money to go someplace to have somebody help you work out.
Right.
So the fact that you're paying a little bit more is actually a benefit, because it makes you go there and you don't want to waste your money.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Again, Dan Burhle, one of our A clients. All right, guys. Have a great day.